Well, well, well. You are a baby doll butterscotch biscuit. And you are yummy and you are scrumptious. I have a kind baby doll friend, Corey. He made a poll here. By the way, shout out to Mr. Corey. I recommend to follow and subscribe to his YouTube. He's awesome. Corey has a poll here. And let's look at this. He said, if there was one thing that determined the success of a cryptocurrency, Ponzi coins, what would it be? I already knew the answer's community. But look at this. Tokenomics. What about the founder? What about the utility? Everybody said community. Now, I want you to know that Corey is in the Hex and Pulse Chain community. So this is not a good representative of what the average baby doll out there experiences in their mind. In Hex and Pulse Chain community, and also from my words, my teachings, my little peanut brain diagrams, you're starting to see crypto is not stonks. In the world of stonks, okay, we're going to do S for stonks. Stonks, the meme of stocks is cash flow, valuations. That's what they care about. All about discount cash flow, like how much money can we make? And we will price the stock as an imaginary figment, right, in your mind, in terms of how much cash flow can come into this business. Crypto doesn't work like that. You're probably going to think, whoa, what do you mean? Isn't every asset valued based off that? No. Look at gold. Gold is worth 10 trillion. Can you make any cash flow from gold? Nope. It sits there. It's shiny. It's got a straight back if you stand it up vertically with your gold bar sitting vertical. Okay, and it's shiny. There's a little shine over here. So crypto is not an equity, but it's also not a complete commodity. But I want you to know this. You already know this from my teachings. Why everyone subscribes and follows me is I am teaching you the ways of the friendship. You are a disciple of high protein milk. You don't drink soy milk and you don't hunch your back. It's straight. You don't wear brown leather shoes for a non-formal event on a Saturday morning before 11:30 in the morning. You will never do that. Well, I hope not. You better not. So, very important. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw this, I'm like, oh, the time's running out, friends. I'm proud that everyone's starting to get it, but also I know that means the market is starting to realize that we are not stocks. We are not pricing relative to cash flow. And intuitively, it makes sense. Does Bitcoin produce cash flow? Nope. Does Ethereum produce cash flow? No. What about other crypto? They have value. You see, when I came into crypto and Bitcoin, I had the questions just like you. By the way, Corey, if you're watching, I promise I pressed like on my phone. This is very offensive, all right? So I promise it worked. So look at this. See, I always shout out everyone. I just give everyone likes. Just feed the monkeys, friends. So there was some scary events in crypto and also confusing. If you're new, welcome. You're a baby doll, baby cape. And I want you to know that there were some crypto that had fatal bugs. There were bugs where people could mint more coins for themselves and dump it on the market. The network was toxic. So upon hearing this, you would probably think when everybody discovered it that those coins should be worth zero. But you're in for a mighty surprise. Friends, those coins didn't go to zero. They still have value. This is CoinGecko, aka CoinReco, because you get wrecked if you follow everything on here. But I want you to know, right, you have some poopy chains out here. You can find a little coin called Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic had attacks on it called 51% attacks. So basically, they didn't have enough power to defend the network and people were able to abuse it and do some double spending and exploit it. But if you look on the right-hand side, market cap column, this is the market cap column right here. If you've noticed, how come something that got exploited, why does it have a 2.7 billion with a B valuation? Why? Let's go back to my baby doll Corey, who enjoys spaghetti balls. It's because of the community. it produces no cash flow, and it had a fatal bug. Why didn't it go to zero? When I was in your fluffy slippers, not your shoes, right? Your fluffy slippers, I was a wee little chap, and I was scared that I would wake up one day and Bitcoin would have a fatal bug and we'd all go to zero. However, I've learned the truth, and I'm here to share it with you. The truth is that we are valued as networks. So the N word. You know that N word you're not allowed to say? Network. Network relates to Metcalfe's law. A network means it doesn't matter if you don't produce any cash flow today. What matters is how many people are in your network, because the market gives you value. And if you get more people, all the connections get made. These are your cute little fuzzy dots on your little butterscotch biscuit. And now suddenly you are one big yummy biscuit. Look at you growing over there, and I am hungry. The market gives this value. If we were to put it in specific numbers, the crypto coin community, network, JPEG, whatever it is, the crypto community with 1 million people will always be worth more than the crypto community with 100,000 people. And it will be a huge multiplier. So if there's 100,000 people in one network and 1 million people in the other network, not only are there 10 times bigger amount of people, but it's roughly, you'd have like 100x bigger size. So have you noticed this valuation? This is what the market is pricing it as. I don't make the rules. Don't shoot me. Put your water pistol down. I'm here to tell you the truth. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. So nothing to do with the cash flow. So the market's smart. And I was confused just like you. I was wondering, wait a minute. How the hell does this thing, imaginary Ponzi coin crypto, produce no cash flow, goes against every investor, stock market guru, valuation model? Why the hell are they worth something? Well, now you know, right? It's priced as if everybody lived in this little house with your cute little chimney. There's 1 million people in this house. And I use this example. If you have a megaphone and you're yelling, let's say me, I had my microphone outside, my megaphone, and I was yelling, hey, everybody in this network, I support this certain product. I support this credit card. I support this service. I support this protocol. I can direct with my voice all these people to go use it. So here's protocol A, here's protocol B, here's protocol C. So the market, even though today these protocols aren't being used, they don't exist, the market still gives these 1 million people a big value. The market is smart. You might be sitting there with a hunched back, thinking you're smart, like all the boomers who say, well, crypto's too risky and Ponzi-like right now. I'm going to wait until the confirmation of all these protocols to be made first. And then when the protocols are made, I will see cash flow coming in, and then I'm going to buy it. But let me tell you something, Habibi. You're going to be paying up prices 100x from here. That's the truth. Do you want to be a sucker? Do you want to pay $100 for $100, or do you want to pay $1 for $100? Do you want to pay for a diamond and pay the cost of a diamond, or do you want to buy it for pennies? You want to buy it for pennies. But that's the risk we take. It's all about the community. None of this. You see your little house? The tokenomics don't matter. The founder does matter, but the founder relates to the community, by the way. But the founder themselves doesn't matter. So you can have a genius founder. You can have somebody who's PhD physics. They know how to do handstands. It doesn't matter. Utility, we obviously know utility is not enough. Now, a lot of you say to me, hey, but ChainLink's a utility. But you got to understand, I'm here to tell you, I've got a very high threshold for what I would even consider putting $1 in for utility. So ChainLink ticks my boxes. It doesn't have to tick your ones, and I don't really care. It ticks my boxes. I'm like, you know what? I know utility is not the base case for what you buy into a coin, but man, this has got some god tier utility. That's me. I'm like, well, I can't ignore this. But for everything else, so don't even worry about ChainLink. ChainLink's like a god oracle here. There's freaking 300 other coins, which I'm going to draw a toxic sludge poopy here, right? And I'm going to give it a smiley face out of respect, and they're going to be stinky. All the other fake utility doesn't matter. The community is the utility. That's all that matters, the community. So you can go to CoinGecko. You can go do the research yourself. But I'll tell you now, there are many coins that had double spans, attacks, bugs, which you think, what the hell? This network is destroyed. But the people remain. As long as the people remain, it will have value. So if there's a fatal bug with Bitcoin, I promise you, yeah, there's going to be a hit. Of course, there's going to be a hit. There's going to be some jitters. But you're going to have people who hold on to the network. They're not quitting Bitcoin. So you got to think about this for other communities. Now, this is where the game gets a bit hard because I'm talking about Bitcoin. That's the base case. Same as Ethereum. If Ethereum had fatal bugs, you know they'd work around it. They keep the community there. Our job, my job, contrarian, unbiased investing, is to find the next one. I like the Hex and Pulse Chain community because they're sticky. Not that type of sticky with your lube and your candle and your adult material. Not that type of sticky. Sticky in terms of, I want a community where if someone else from another community dangles carrots in front of them, the majority of them stay with conviction. You can't get everybody to stay, of course, but you want them to believe in it. A lot of people hyper-focused on Hex, but look at the rest. Is there anybody who's a Binance Chain maxi? Big fart poopy noise there. Is there Polygon maxis, Phantom maxis, Avalanche maxis, Near maxis? Many of them aren't good enough. They're good, but they're not die-hard religious Ponzi cult material. They still might go up, of course, but nobody's calling them a scam. So you're learning something today. It's got nothing to do with the code. The code's got to be good, of course. You got to keep community there. But it's all about the community, the people, the nodes in the network. That is what's actually most important. You might ask me, why are you telling people this? Doesn't this make it worse for you? It does, but see, this is why I'm also a butterscotch biscuit like you. I am yummy and scrumptious like you. I'm an outsider. I'm here to just show you crypto's going to big heights because of this. It's not going to big heights because someone's going to make a utility coin and get cash flow. No, because you're not going to see that. Because people are coming and join communities. This is financial incentives tied to branding. On Instagram, everybody's just self-obsessed and they always do their whole thing. Hey, look at me. Here's my boobies. I'm doing upside down handstands. Who cares about you? Now we're tying financial incentives to communities. These are sports teams, financial sports teams. We don't have all the models yet, and that's good. You might hear me use lots of different language and metaphors, but that's great. That means we're early. No one's figured it out yet. When they figure it out and you got your cute little models and you're like, oh, wow, Metcalfe's law, here's a formula and we can apply the models. Once people start doing that, I'm like, uh-oh, it's too late now. We're not going to get our 10, 30, 50x, 100x. You're going to be in stock market boomer land. Wow, golly gee, look at my 14%. I outperformed the S&P 500. Sit down. Are you really wearing fluffy slippers? Mine are tapping on the floor. You hear them tapping? They're tapping away. So this is the fundamental difference between stocks and crypto. This is why crypto is a new asset class. It's a bit like a stock. It's a bit like a commodity. It's a hybrid between them. They all had a threesome. You spit out crypto. This is why we're early, because nobody gets it yet. And this is what we want. But time's running out, baby doll, baby cakes. Because you already know, man. Oh, you already know. All the stock market boomers, what do they talk about? They talk about BTC and they talk about ETH. So we're running out. So you already know, I already told you, like warning signs, warning signs. If all the boomers and the copers consider Bitcoin and Ethereum to be the bastions of crypto, well, you know there's no edge there. They're not going to sell Bitcoin down to $7,000, which is 90% off the high for you. They're not going to sell Ethereum down to $495, which is 90% off the high for you. They're not going to give away their diamonds for pennies. So you're going to have to look elsewhere. So get your binoculars out, but don't look at the neighbors too much because they'll call the cops on you. So much edge to come here. Meme coins. Many people are still confused about meme coins. You know me. I'm a meme. I love PoorPleb. I like it. Why? PoorPleb is one of my favorite meme coins. The ticker is PP. I think PoorPleb's cool because it's not a dog meme. It's unique. Hey, it might not be the best. It might not be your Pepe that goes 1000x, but I don't really care. Because I know there's people in the community there. It's been morphed. It's been bootstrapped from Pulse Chain and Hex believers. I can understand the community members. So whenever I put these revelations out, a lot of you ask me, my friend, tell me the formula. I want to know the formula of the users and the people. And I'll say, it's not that easy, friends. There's a lot of fake wallets out there. There's a lot of spam. Metcalfe's Law has like different types of valuations. The network, the nodes in there, they can be like boosted between themselves to get like hyper networks. It gets more complicated. Honestly, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know the answer. I'm ready to tell you right now. Let's spoil it for you. Buy and hold and just see where everything lands. Because me and you, we're butterscotch biscuits. I don't know if crypto is going to go to 5 trillion market cap or 8 or 10 or 12 or 15 or 20. I don't know. All I know is whatever it lands at, your future self will thank you from today by being long and not giving your money to other paid influencers, VIP groups, buying an indicator, paid courses, going to do day trading. You're going to lose to people like me. You're not in the top 3%. You're going to keep getting crushed. And by the time you learn the game, it's 2 or 3 years too late. And you're like, oh man, I could have just put my money in crypto. People are coming in for meme coins. A lot of people just say, oh, degeneracy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're peanut brains. I'm going to draw a little peanut here. This is all the peanut brains in meme coins. Meme coins are misunderstood. But remember, meme coins are communities. Have you ever joined a Telegram for a meme coin? The GIFs, the stickers, the fun stuff that they throw in. It is so exciting. And yeah, it's like temporary. It's like a one-night stand here and there, but it's fun. Nobody's taking their clothes off for Cardano. Even though Cardano is pretty good, by the way. Cardano is a good example. Their community is pretty sticky too. But you can go further down the line. The other alternative layer 1 chains with Ethereum, all the competitors, they're not sticky. They are not sticky. The people there like cockroaches. They're like, oh, where's the next yield? I'll just move over. Screw Phantom. Screw Binance. You don't have to believe me. You can go do the research yourself. But I'm here to let you know. Meme coins, misunderstood still. So I like PoorPleb. Everything's a meme, by the way. Bitcoin's a meme. What's the meme of Bitcoin? The Satoshi law. Decentralization. We're going to take over the world. The Fed's going to print and buy our coins. It's a meme. You know, Ethereum's a meme as well. Just a different type of meme. You know, some of you ask me, hey, what's the meme of Ethereum? Because they seem pretty professional. I'll tell you what the meme of Ethereum is. You want to know this? The meme of Ethereum was stated by Lord Vitalik himself. He says Ethereum is a public good. Now you think, well, that doesn't sound sexy. Doesn't sound sexy, but it's pretty smart. You try to take Ethereum to court and they say, what do you mean, man? Ethereum is a public good, baby dolls. Your Honor. You know what else is a public good? Streetlights. So here's the road. Here's a streetlight. They call it a public good because you can't control who shares the light outside in the streets. Here's you being a yummy, scrumptious butterscotch biscuit, and here's me. I can't say to you, hey, I'm restricting your public streetlight utility here. Smart. You never thought about that, did you? Now you have. So that's why people continue to hold Ethereum, because they bought it $100. Like I got my Ethereum at 180, but even I know, man, we got to find the next growing community. We're not early. Ethereum had 10,000 people in the ICO. Now it's the real numbers. I think there's like 12 million unique users on Ethereum chain, 450,000 daily active users, which is still small. It's not millions, but you get the point. We want to be in the community. It's all about, go back to Corey here, it's all about the community. That's why you might find coins with fatal bugs. You're like, my God, the code is now worthless. Therefore, this whole protocol goes to zero. But then they can relaunch the coin with a different ticker and it will have roughly the same market cap, roughly the same value. Isn't that mind-blowing? Well, it shouldn't be mind-blowing after what I've just told you, because you're like, well, theoretically, if you had 100,000 people who believe in a coin and then there's a fatal bug, but they relaunch the coin and the same 100,000 people are there, it has the same value. Isn't that crazy? It almost reminds me of a saying your baby doll, Butterscotch friend Somi, he's told you, said, the community is the asset, not the code. It'd be funny one day if they actually put this in like university lectures. By the way, if you ever see me in a university lecture, just sell every crypto you got. It's too late by then, friends. Okay, so there's so much juice to come here. I want you to know, okay, networks are growing. So I've got this cute, by the way, I made this tweet just because I saw this funny, meme. Okay, so I'm here to stress you. Don't throw away $2,500 into an indicator or course or a VIP or a paid group. Don't throw it away now, because 40x on your 2,500 gets you 100K in the future. Powerful. And it's not going to get there overnight. So my base case is if Ethereum does a 5x from here to about 10,000, you got a big chance for a good multiplier at a discount price down from here. So the discount is here. You don't wait till 12 months and go, oh, now there's confirmation and now everybody telling me that crypto's got some legs here. You don't wait for that. Because if we do a 4x in most of the crypto that you want in the next 15 months and then you get in, your 40x goes down to a 10x, which is still good, but you're going to be thinking about that sweet, juicy 40x if you just had some steel ovaries. The community's growing. So you maybe you want to see some hard numbers. Do you want to see some hard numbers? I know you like it hard out there, some people or walks of life. I wish every crypto had these stats. So Gerardo is a Hexican. He made a website. Look into hex.com. He has all these cool stats. This is fantastic. You can go to the adoption, click on the adoption box. We scroll down. This is everything you could ever want right here in this chart. So you just see these squiggly lines and up and down, okay? But this is telling you the new Hex holders per day. So remember, this has nothing to do with cash flow. This has nothing to do with code. This has nothing to do with coffee sponsorships or Binance chain or some new grift. It doesn't matter. All that matters are the people coming in. Are we growing the network? So for all your coins out there, so a lot of you people ask, why do you talk about Hex? Well, show me the other websites that are freaking building this for their coins. I want to see them. I've seen a couple of them, by the way, they suck. But there's not that many. So we can even go to the right-hand side, if you excuse me here, and you can see, oh, wow. On this day, we added 198 unique addresses. Isn't that fantastic? The 30-day moving average is 406 holders per day being added. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Like you can go, this is how I knew. So back in the depths of the depression of Hex, people were saying, it's a scam. It's a scam. Okay, yeah, it's a scam, but it might go up one day. It's not a scam. You get it, right? The community is not a scam. The community is there. You see it. There's all the Hex streamers. They're doing all the shows. Matty Allen, shout out to him, doing a community-run Hex conference every year. These people are not going anywhere. And they're staked. So they're locked up. You have all the evidence here to show you that, hey, it's no guarantees, but it increases our probability that if we're right, we're not just going to be a little right. We're not going to launch the rocket and just hit the moon. We're going to go like Jupiter. So this is what I love to see. In the depths of the bear market, I could see here, wow, we are adding 100 people, 50 people. I mean, this day sucked. We had 8 people. Oh my God. But yeah, oh man, that was depressing. 8 people. But hey, it's still growth. You're adding new addresses every day. New addresses every day. Look at this, by the way. So back in the depths of the depression, 8 people, 30 people. But if you look over here, look, we started adding 50, 100. There's a day here, 524 people. Isn't that crazy? I wonder if they came in for the snapshot. So you can see this coming. People are coming in. Nothing to do with cash flow, nothing to do with code, nothing to do with any of this other junk. This is it. Other chains like Tron, they try to fake how many people coming in. So you can't rely on all the data because everybody knows this. Everybody tries to make their chain, look at all the people coming in. So You got to do the ground research yourself. And, you know, one of my pet peeves, I hate this. I watch some YouTuber and they're like, do your own research. Go and find the answer. Like, what the hell are you talking about, idiot? I just gave you 20 minutes of my time. You tell me the answer. I could be petting my duck right now. I could be sipping on some tea. Tell me the answer. But what they do is they're hedging themselves because they're too scared of being wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. I don't care. I'll just delete social media, disappear tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. But hey, I've done this for 10 years, okay? So it's okay. You can be wrong. It's not about if you're going to be wrong. It's about when you're right, can you hit a home run? So what does a home run mean? Buy something that's hated, so it goes to a bit of dislike, and then neutral, and then kind of like, and then very like, and then love, and then religion. You get that whole stream, you've got a winner. That's the juice. So this is what we want to see. You want to see more people coming in every day. You just know it's a function of time. So yeah, the price might suck today, but I just know you wait long enough, 100 people, 100 people, 100 people, it adds up, man. Woman or pet duck, Greg. It adds up over time. It's just a function of time. People are coming in. And you can actually see this on a nice line here. It's going up. You see this pink line down here? It's grinding up in a bear market, baby dolls. Didn't I tell you that you were a yummy butterscotch biscuit? And look what Ethereum did. Isn't this absolutely nuts? Like Ethereum just... Ethereum going to the moon and then diminishing. So wouldn't it be great if like just Hex could keep going up somewhere here? And oh man, that'd be nuts. Well, this is huge, by the way. So this one bar, I want you to know, this is a log chart. See, Gerardo made it very nice for us. If you believe that one day Hex goes from here to here, one box, because of Metcalfe's law, this is 10 times the users. So if we go from, you see this, see the bottom left here, see here, that's 100,000 people. If we go and we cross this 100,000 unique addresses to 1 million, that's a 10x. But that's not going to be 10x the price. Because of Metcalfe's law, we're going to get 100x the price. From 5 cents to $5. Yeah, it might skip around, go up and down, left, right, but at least you know the undertone for this. As long as you confirm your friendship in the comment section. I know I will. So, you might say to me, hey, 100x isn't enough. Okay. 100x isn't enough. That means you're not aggressive enough. So, whatever coin you want to use, look, if you really believe in Polygon and Matic and Solana, if you believe in them, that's okay. I'm here to teach you and show you with an example. They just don't provide the data, the proper data for me to get the proper numbers because they're all listed on centralized exchanges. A lot of people hold these coins on centralized exchanges. Even Doge, even SHIB, you can kind of estimate them, but it makes it very fuzzy. Only the exchanges themselves know how many people have the coin. You can kind of estimate it, but I like using Hex because the numbers are pure. That's it. It's pure. I don't have to guess much. So someone here made a tweet. You may recognize him. If the thought of a 30x on your bags is not making you excited, then you need to use yourself as a signal and do this. Get more aggressive and buy more. That's it. It's simple. Don't pray, oh, we don't stop at 1 million people, we stop at 2 million people. Don't pray that happens. Enjoy it happens. But you got to get more aggressive. Increase your bags. Can you get a second job? Can you ask for a pay rise? Can you use a bit of your savings today and then replenish your savings for the rest of the year? So I've got a friend, he's got like 40 grand saved up. And what I told him to do, I said, hey man, take 20 grand out now, sprinkle into your bags, and then spend the rest of the year replenishing your 20 grand. Because you get to lock in the price now. And in 12 months, maybe the price is up 3 to 4x higher. Or even if it's a 2x, it doesn't matter, it's still great. And you're replenishing your cash savings. Do whatever you can. These prices don't last forever. Crypto's very illiquid, very thin. More people are coming in. It just takes a few people to hit market. So remember these adoption numbers. It's going up. It's going up for Ethereum. It's going up for Hex. It's going up for these. So the game is like, hey, who's going to be the biggest, strongest community? But don't forget, it's all about the community. And with that, friends, you know exactly what to do. You're going to tell mum and dad that you love them. You're going to like and subscribe. Bell button all. And whenever you see my post, you're going to give me a heart of friendship.